Welcome to our range of motion class. This is a class that is for those who have maybe constant pain in their joints, in their mobility, or who just need a light duty exercise class. As always, I always highly recommend that you get a doctor's release before starting any new exercise program. If you've got that all done and you're ready to do a little range of motion, that is where you get to come join me now. So pull up a chair, preferably one that either has no arms or arms if you need it. If you struggle to get out of a chair with just the use of your legs and you need extra arm push to get you up, please have one with arms in it. That is a-okay to do for this class. Let's start with our shoulders. Breathing in, bringing those shoulders up and down, releasing it out. Breathing in, releasing it out. Fantastic. Let's do two more here. In and out. That's it. Last one. And we're going to turn and look to one side, back to the center. Turn and look to the other side, back to center. One more here, each way, and back to center. Fantastic. Let's just take our legs and march, lifting one leg and then the other leg. And just lift it as high as it feels good for you. For some, it might just be lifting up those heels, and that's fine too. If you can lift your whole foot up, fantastic. Good. And then we're gonna kick and reach it out. Kick and reach. If you can do opposite arm, opposite leg like I am, feel free. But if you struggle with that and you're doing same arm, same leg, a-okay. Do what works for you. Right now it's just a warm up and we're all about the movement and just getting our bodies up and moving. Fantastic. Hold it there. Now we're gonna push, pull, extend, release, getting our arms warmed up. Push, pull, extend, release, push, pull, extend, release, push, pull, extend, release. One more, push, pull, extend, and release. Hold it there. Reach those toes out as far as you can, and we're gonna pull it under and under and under. Using those hamstring curls, kind of dragging your toes underneath. Drag your toe underneath. That's it. I hope you're having a great day today. Whether the weather is sunny and warm or cold and cool. Sometimes just getting around and moving a little bit is enough to help us feel good for the day no matter what's going on. All right, hold it there. We're gonna take those hips and we're gonna tip it up and tip it up. If you need to, hang on to your chair here as you rock those hips side to side. Fantastic. And you're gonna hold it down now. Cross those arms here on your chest and we're gonna lean back in your chair and then lean forward, trying to bring our elbows to our knees. Lean back, lean forward, lean back, lean forward. If you're sitting as far back as you can and you're not leaning back much, you can slide those hips forward and then lean back and pull yourself forward. You should feel this in your hips and in your bellies. That's it. And hold it up. Release those hands and let's do a bicep curl. Release. Bicep curl. Release. Go ahead and bring those hands into a fist and then open it wide. Bring it into a fist. Open wide. There you go. Two more here. And last one. Hold it here, touch your shoulders if you can, or get as close to that as you can, and try to lift those elbows straight up now. One, then the other, one, then the other. That's it. bring those elbows together and wide, together and wide, together and wide. And then we're going to switch to our legs here. So go ahead and release those arms down and slide back in your chair a little bit. And we're going to circle that foot around and around like you're cleaning up spilled milk. It's been a while since you spilled milk, I'm sure. Maybe not at my house. I think we have something spilled almost every day at my house. But that's okay. We get good at this exercise right here. Go the other way. Circle it around and around. Fantastic. All right, we're gonna switch to the other foot here. Take that foot, circle it around and around. Cleaning up that spilled milk. And then we're gonna go the other direction. Here we go. Around the other way. Circle it. That's it. And hold it in there. Let's take those feet. I'm gonna slide back just so you can kind of see my feet here. And we're gonna lift up those toes, lift up those heels. Toes up, heels up, toes up, heels up. That's it. Kind of stretching those calves, stretching those feet. Now, can you do one then the other? Toe down, toe up, and then switch, 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 switch. There you go. And we're gonna work a little brain fitness here now. So let's see if by doing that, can you walk it out? Out, 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 and in, in. Out, 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 in. One more. Oh, it's a lot of brain work right there to make that happen, isn't it? All right, hold it there. Fantastic. Reach back as if you were grabbing a seatbelt and buckling it across. Reach back and buckle. Reach back and buckle. Reach back and buckle. Reach back and buckle. That's it. One more here, and then we're gonna switch to the other side. Reach back on the other side, grab that seatbelt, buckle it. Reach back and buckle. Reach back and buckle. And if you want to practice just turning your head to see where that's at, feel free, because normally if you get in the car, you would look, grab that seatbelt and buckle it. That's it. Fantastic. One more here, and back. Now take those hands here, touch each finger to your thumb. I'm trying to make circles. I don't know if you can see mine or not, but you're trying to get tip to tip, tip to tip. No teardrops, none of this. If I bring it down, I don't know where to bring it. Anyway, tip to tip is our goal. Tip to tip, tip to tip. Put it in front of your face so you can see it. Trying not to make those teardrops, but you're making perfect circles. Good, one more here. And then you're gonna flip those hands over, and you see how your fingers kind of move and there's spaces in between each finger. Now you're gonna take your thumb and touch the space, open, touch the space, open, touch the space, and open. Again, space, open, space, open, space, open. That's it. Excellent. Each space is what you're touching. Opening between each one. Let's do one more here. And wiggle those fingers like you're playing a silent piano. There you go. Take that heel. Let's rub it up and down against our shin. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Fantastic. And then we're gonna switch to the other foot. And up and down, up and down, up and down. Don't get too rough on your skin. I don't want anybody to end up with a skin tear. You got it. Good, we're gonna take one leg here and just kind of press against that knee as you turn and look the other way. And just look and hold your spine up nice and tall here. Breathing, releasing, breathing, releasing. Bring it together. And let's do the other side. Step that leg over, hold the inside of that knee, and turn and look the other way here. Again, breathing, releasing, breathing, releasing. And then bring it into the middle. Let's walk those hips forward in your chair, and then we're gonna walk those hips back in your chair. Again, walk it forward and back, and we're gonna do one more here. Walk it forward. Hold it right there. Take one hand. We're gonna reach back behind, bring it in. Other hand, reach back and behind. Reach back, together, reach back, together, reach back, together, back. One more time each way. And together. Bring those hands together, palms together if you can. Some of you might be kind of here. If you can hold it here, and then you're gonna press it down as far as you can. Pressing those palms together, pressing each of those fingers together, holding it in that prayer pose. Yes, and then take those hands, release it, bring it behind you, and see if you can rub the back of your hands against your back. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Good. And release it. Bring it together. Spines are nice and tall. And we're going to tuck those chins in, look down. And we're going to slowly roll our ear to the side. Look down. To the side. Look down. To the side. Down. One more here each way. And hold it down, and we're going to stack one vertebrae on top of the other. Kick that leg out, reach it up, and you're going to reach forward, trying to touch those toes. Hold it there, feeling that stretch, breathing. If your knee starts to bend, where it's kind of like this when you're reaching your toes, I want you to come back, straighten that knee out, and then reach. If that means you can't touch your toes, that's okay. Go as far as you can here. If you can get all the way down there, go ahead. But again, as soon as that knee starts to bend, to get down further, come back, straighten it out, and go there. All right, let's try the other side. Kick that other leg out. Reach forward towards your toes. Again, if you can touch your toes, go ahead. If that knee starts to bend to get there, back it up, stretch it out, and then lean. And if it means you can't go any further, that's okay. Hold it there, breathe, and release, bringing it in. Excellent. We're gonna take one foot underneath here, hold your chair, and you're just gonna kind of lean forward here, feeling a stretch on the top of that leg. Just kind of push into it a little bit, rock back. Let's do it again. Push in, rock back. Again, push in, rock back. One more, and release it. Now let's try the other foot. Hold those toes underneath and rock forward, rock back, rock forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. Last one. Hold it there. Good. Let's take those arms, breathe in, raise it up. And we're just gonna lean to one side, come up, lean to the other side. Let's add that breath. Breathe out and lean. Breathe in, come up. Breathe out, and in. Breathe in. One more here on both sides. It up, release it, bring one foot, cross it low. If you can, cross it high. Roll that ankle around and around, and just lean your shoulders forward to really get a good stretch in that hip and glute area. And then roll your ankle the other way. Excellent. And then we're gonna help that leg down. Cross it over on the other side, nice and low. If you've had a hip replaced, you really don't want to go any further than this. And just kind of lean in here. If you've not had a hip replaced, you can cross it high, lean into it, and roll that ankle around and around. If this doesn't feel good, slowly lower it back down. Go the other way. That's it. And go ahead and help that leg down. Take one arm up, hand over, make a claw, fist, stretch, claw, fist, stretch, claw, fist, stretch. One more. Bring it forward, up and over behind your head. Slide your other hand back, squeezing those fingers together, trying to touch middle finger to middle finger. Breathing in, release it. Let's bring the other hand over, hug that arm, make a claw, fist, stretch, claw, fist, stretch, claw, fist, stretch. One more. Bring it forward, up and over behind your head. Lean forward, slide your other hand back and squeeze those fingers together, trying to touch middle finger to middle finger. Breathing in here and release it, releasing those arms. Roll those shoulders up and back. Sit up nice and tall. And way to start your day. Whether it's morning, whether it's afternoon, exercise is always a good way to get your day going, started, so keep with it. Even if you don't feel like it, the number one thing you can do is get up and move. And just do what you can. Just remember, if something doesn't feel good, it may not be a good movement for you. So if you feel pain as you're exercising and the pain increases, stop what you're doing. Have a great day. I look forward to another day of exercising with you right here at West Hills Village. Bye.